welcome to BPTV. I'm your host today, Andy Amrine, and this is our series of Handy Andy. And today we're going to do a show on security items, outdoor security items. There's a lot of changes in the lighting aspect of security, and I thought it'd be a good time to update our viewers as far as what's going on in the world of security for your home or business or something. Things have changed a lot, and things have gotten, the technology is catching up to it. And where I want to start, I'll start with this unit. This is called the Ring. And the Ring is an outdoor security light, but it's a lot more than that outdoor security light. It is a motion activated, it has a camera, and this just hooks up right where your regular floodlight hooked up on the side of the house or your front door light or anything. But the camera is activated when somebody walks up to it, and everything functions through an app on your phone. So when you hook it up, you wire it up, you just do the app on the phone, and you can, with the camera, see who's there. You can have a two-way conversation with the person. You can hit a siren, so if you wish to scare them away, or if you're just going to watch on a camera, and you can have the lights flash. There's so much you could do with this, and it's so easy to install. There's no extra special wiring. It's just done with the two wires that your normal light fixture and everything would be hooked on in. So big advance in technology. Everything is done in LED lighting, so it doesn't take a lot of power to it. But so you have the camera, you have the motion sensor, you have the wide view, angles and so forth on it, two-way conversation, everything you could possibly need to feel a lot safer in your home with outdoor lighting on it. Also, say you have a spot that you don't have any wiring and you wish to add a light fixture to it. Say this is a side of the building that there hasn't been anything wired to it, or a shed or a barn or other garage or other buildings or something. This is a solar powered one. So with the onslaught of the LED and it taking so much less power to operate on it, you can do a lot more in these bright lights. This has a solar panel on it. It's a motion sensor, again, 180-degree motion sensor, but it has the two bright lights on it. So like I said, if there's a place that you wish to have some additional lighting, but you can't get the electricity to it, then you can just get this all-pro motion activated solar powered security light. And on the same lines as security, that were solar powered, there's also just little yard lights itself. This is just a simple stake. You throw the stake into the ground, has the solar shield on top of it and a light to it. So say you're doing some decorating, say you want some extra light on a Halloween or Christmas or any kind of decorating you have in the yard itself, or if you want to illuminate a flag. A lot of people like to have the flag lit so they could leave it up 24 hours a day instead of taking it down at night. This is a flag depending on the height of the flagpole. This is a light that you can put in the ground and shine up on the flag, and it's going to illuminate the flag with it. So very nice solar LED type of security spotlight. And on the same guidelines, this is a battery powered LED light. This is one that you can add some extra light somewhere around inside the house or outside the house, and you could just turn it on when needed to it. It has a mounting bracket to it, or you can just hold it, but runs on a couple batteries. Nice bright LED work light, but also just a battery powered. But it's a nice, say you have near your electrical panel or where you have some mechanicals and so forth in your house. This gives you some extra light in some areas that you need. Also in the world of LEDs, then there's your traditional type of lights. This is just mounts to the regular box, has a single light to it, all LED. This runs on electricity, but say you have lighting somewhere where you're using your typical floodlight bulbs. Now this is at least converting those to your LED bulbs. So if you have your what they call a PAR 38, an outdoor flood, where you're constantly getting a ladder or hanging out a bathroom window or something, if nothing less, at least next time you change those bulbs, go from your regular incandescent or a halogen to your LED type of bulb. But you may want to consider changing the complete fixture to one of these two type. And on these itself, this would just be replacing a typical double bulb socket going into a very nice looking LED type of light, or this one gives you that motion capability to it. So say you want the extra security with it, it has the motion to it, but it has the LED heads to it, so it gives it a lot brighter, and you're not always climbing ladders, getting up there, trying to change those bulbs itself. And on the same guidelines, these are your devices for making your lights safer. This is a dusk to dawn photocell. So say you have that lamp post and you need it to come on itself. This is a dusk to dawn, meaning that at nighttime it turns on it by itself. When the sun comes out, it's going to turn off again. And then also this is one that you can put into a regular socket itself. This is just a device. You slide this into the socket and it has the eye on it. So you would screw this into the socket, put your light bulb in on top of it, and it has the dusk to dawn sensor right there. So where this one you have to hardwire it in, on this one you can just take the light bulb out of the top, screw this in, put the light bulb back in, and this will turn any light fixture into a dusk to dawn fixture. So if you're always worried you're turning off the switch, you forget about it, the light's never coming on when you want it to come on, either of these hardwire or just a simple screw-in adapter will change any light fixture into a dusk to dawn type of a light fixture, meaning once again it comes on at night. When the sun comes up, it turns itself back off again. And then also what I wanted to discuss are some of these specialty type of light bulbs now. A company called Fite Manufacturing has come out with a whole bunch of LED safety type light bulbs. So where you have this looks like a regular simple light bulb, but it has a switch on the front of it. And on this one itself, you just turn the switch, and this is a bulb that has the motion sensor automatically built in. And what the two switches are, it could be a motion sensor just at night, or you can have it where it's a motion sensor day and night. So you can use it inside, you can use it outside, but it's instead of putting in any of the other type of adapters or changing the whole fixtures, this light bulb itself is a motion sensing light bulb. Next, they have a same thing in a dusk to dawn light bulb only. And this one has a photo sensor on the front of the bulb. You take your old bulb out of the fixture, put this bulb in, and if somebody walks past the view of the bulb, the fixture turns off. And then after a set on the dusk to dawn, this one is where when it gets dark, it'll turn the bulb on. When it gets light, it'll turn the bulb off again. So it's a complete in one package of a dusk to dawn light fixture. Next, you have a battery powered one. So believe it or not, you put this into a lamp in your house, and if the power goes out, you can go over, turn the lamp switch, and even with the power out, this bulb will come on and stay lit for 3 to 4 hours. And then it'll recharge itself when the power comes back on and the electricity is flowing back into the fixture itself. So it's a battery backup light bulb. Pretty amazing stuff on that one. The other ones are a dimmable light bulb. So you have a fixture and you don't have a dimmer switch, you can't wire a dimmer switch, or you can just flick the switch once, it's one power, you flick the switch 2 more times, it gets brighter, you flick the switch again and it gets brighter. So you have a built-in dimmer into the light bulb. And the last one of the LED new type of light bulbs is what they call a color choice. A big thing that people were complaining a lot about LED light bulbs is they never liked the color. It was too bright, not bright enough in the color. Too much blue, too much yellow, too much gray. This has a switch on it where you can slide the switch across the bulb itself and it'll change the output color of the bulb. So it's a bright white, a warm white, a cool white, a daylight. It gives you the different colors of the LEDs. So a lot of changes in the LED capacity of what the bulbs will, but there's a lot of changes in security, safety type lighting. So from the ring type unit to the solar type units to the LED units, the motion units, or even just the light bulbs. The industry is fun, it's exciting, it's pretty cool stuff as far as I'm concerned with it, and I hope you do too. So stop by, take a look, and see how you can update your security lighting in your house. year-round on it. So appreciate you watching BPTV. I'm your host, Andy Amrine, and this is one of our Handy Andy segments. So we'll see you again soon. Well, no, because I